Okay, so for this weekend, you're going to be reading your final third text for our EBCs before we actually create our own evidence-based claim. It's called Wimbledon Has Sent Me a Message. I'm Only a Second-Class Champion by Venus Williams. This was written in the Times, June 26, 2006. What you need to do, if you haven't already, you need to stop this, go and read it yourself, and then come back and listen to it being read. And then when you're done listening to me, then you're going to annotate, highlight important parts, think about what kind of claim you're going to make, and underline words that you don't, right? Yes. Underline words or phrases you don't understand, and circle or highlight the things that are important that you think you can use to make a claim. So, pause. If you haven't read, go read. And we're back. Okay. So, Wimbledon has sent me a message. I'm only a second-class champion by Venus Williams. Ready? Have you ever been let down by someone that you had long admired, respected, and looked up to? Little in life is more disappointing, particularly when the person does something that goes against the very heart of what you believe is right and fair. When I was a little girl, and Serena and I played matches together, we often pretended that we were in the final of a famous tournament. More often than not, we imagined we were playing on the center court at Wimbledon. Those two young sisters from Compton, California were Wimbledon champions, many times, years before our dreams of playing there became reality. There is nothing like playing at Wimbledon. You can feel the footprints of legends of the game, men and women, that have graced those courts. There isn't a player who doesn't dream of holding aloft the Wimbledon trophy. I have been fortunate to do so 3 times, including last year. That win was the highlight of my career to date, the culmination of so many years of work and determination, and at a time when most people didn't consider me to be a contender. So the decision of the All England Lawn Tennis Club, yet again, to treat women as lesser players than men, undeserving of the same amount of prize money, has a particular sting. I'm disappointed not for myself, but for all my fellow women players who have struggled so hard to get here and who, just like the men, give their all on the courts of SW19. I'm disappointed for the great legends of the game, such as Billie Jean King, Martina Navratilova, and Chris Evert, who have never stopped fighting for equality, and disappointed that the home of tennis is sending a message to women across the world that we are inferior. With power and status comes responsibility. Well, Wimbledon has power and status. The time has come for it to do the right thing by paying men and women the same sum of prize money. The total prize pot for men's events is, and if you notice that sign, that's a euro, a European euro, 5,197,440 euros. For the women, it is 4,446,490 euros. The winner of the ladies' singles receives 30,000 euro less than the men's winner, and the runner-up 15,000 euros less, and so on down to the first round losers. How can it be that Wimbledon finds itself on the wrong side of history? How can the words Wimbledon and inequality be allowed to coexist? I've spent my life overcoming challenges, and those who said certain things couldn't be achieved for this or that reason. My parents taught me that dreams can come true if you put in the effort. Maybe that's why I feel so strongly that Wimbledon's stance devalues the principle of meritocracy and diminishes the years of hard work that women on the tour have put into becoming professional tennis players. I believe that athletes, especially female athletes, in the world's leading sport for women, should serve as role models. The message I like to convey to women and girls across the globe is that there is no glass ceiling. My fear is that Wimbledon is loudly and clearly sending the opposite message. 128 men and 128 women compete in the singles main draw at Wimbledon. The All England Club is saying that the accomplishments of the 128 women are worth less than those of the 128 men. It diminishes the stature and credibility of such a great event in the eyes of all women. The funny thing is that Wimbledon treats men and women the same in so many other respects. Winners receive the same trophy and honorary membership, and as you enter center court, the 2 photographs of last year's men's and women's champions are hung side by side, proudly and equally. So why does Wimbledon choose to place a lesser value on my championship trophy than that of the 2005 men's winner, Roger Federer? The All England Club is familiar with my views on the subject. At Wimbledon last year, the day before the final, I presented my views to it and its French Open counterparts. Both clearly gave their response. They are firmly in the inequality for women camp. Wimbledon has argued that women's tennis is worth less for a variety of reasons. It says, for example, that because men play a best of 5 sets game, they work harder for their prize money. This argument just doesn't make sense. First of all, women players would be happy to play 5-set matches in Grand Slam tournaments. Tim Phillips, the chairman of the All England Club, knows this and even acknowledged that women players are physically capable of this. Secondly, tennis is unique in the world of professional sports. No other sport has men and women competing for a Grand Slam championship on the same stage, at the same time. So in the eyes of the general public, the men's and women's games have the same value. Third, athletes are also entertainers. We enjoy huge and equal celebrity and are paid for the value we deliver to broadcasters and spectators, not the amount of time we spend on the stage. And for the record, the ladies' final at Wimbledon in 2005 lasted 45 minutes longer than the men's. No extra charge. Let's not forget that the U.S. Open for 33 years and the Australian Open already award equal prize money. No male player has complained. Why would they? Wimbledon was just ready? I'm not, obviously. Wimbledon has justified treating women as second class because we do more for the tournament. The argument goes that the top women, who are more likely also to play doubles matches than their male peers, earn more than the top men if you count singles, doubles, and mixed doubles prize money. So the more we support the tournament, the more unequally we should be treated. But doubles and mixed doubles are separate events and the singles competition. From the singles competition. In Wimbledon, suggesting that if the top women withdrew from the doubles events, that then we would deserve equal prize money in singles. And how then does the All England Club explain why the pot of women's doubles prize money is nearly 130,000 euros smaller than the men's doubles prize money? Equality is too important a principle to give up on for the sake of less than 2% of the profit that the All England Club will make at this year's tournament. Profit that men and women will contribute to equally through sold-out sessions, TV ratings, or attraction to sponsors. Of course, one can never distinguish the exact value brought by each sex in a combined men's and women's championship, so any attempt to place lesser value on women's contribution is an exercise in pure subjectivity. Let's put it another way. The difference between men and women's prize money in 2005 was 456,000 euro, less than was spent on ice cream and strawberries in the first week. So the refusal of the All England Club, which declared a profit of 25 million euros from last year's tournament, to pay equal prize money can't be about cash. It can only be trying to make a social and political point, one that is out of step with modern society. I intend to keep doing everything I can until Billie Jean's original dream of equality is made real. It's a shame that the name of the greatest tournament in tennis, an event that should be a positive symbol for the sport, is tarnished. Ooh, that was a rough one to get through, wasn't it? Okay, now go ahead and stop, go back through, reread, annotate, write little summaries, gists in the margins, underline words you don't understand. Then at the bottom of your page, they give you spaces where you can write the word and the definition. They've done 2 of them for you, so any other words you have, you've got 4 more spaces that you can do that with. So make sure that's completely done and you're ready on Monday morning. You've got the whole weekend to do it. I'm even going to the game tonight, so I know that we're probably all going to go to the game tonight because it's going to be fun. Yay, go THS. So I'll see you tonight at the game, hopefully, and the rest of this weekend, please get this done and come in prepared on Monday. I don't want to kick you out of my class because you feel like you don't need to do your work. All right? Have a great weekend. See you guys Monday.